What's up, guys? Welcome to DTOM Knives and Gear. My name is Kyle, and today we're going to be going over the Manix family in the Spyderco line, the Manix 2 Lightweight, the regular Manix 2, and the XL. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the Spyderco Manix 2 and the family of knives that are in that lineup. This Spyderco Manix 2 has been around for a long time. It's a staple for Spyderco. It is a beefy work knife, and they're great. And as you can see, I have all three. This one is the lightweight version, and we will go over the difference in weight in all of these three knives. But this one was the first Spyderco, real Spyderco. I did have a Tenacious before this, but the first Golden Colorado Spyderco that I ever purchased was, man, this one's just so old and it's just got gritty, and I can't take this thing apart, so it doesn't get carried a whole lot really because of that. But I got the lightweight version because I thought I wanted it, and I'm just not a big fan of the RFN handles. So then you have the regular Spyderco Manix 2. This one was an original G10 version. I did put some carbon fiber scales on this, but as you can see, I really love this knife. This one has a great sound to it too. You hear that? Ding. Oh, I love it. Love this one. And then of course the big boy, Spyderco Manix 2 XL. This thing is a beast, just like its little brothers, but it has a longer blade, longer handle, and just melts in your hand. Such an ergonomic knife. Finger troll on all these to get up close and personal, and I love it. So the difference is on this one, I think that this was an older one. So this one is the CTS BD1 steel, and then these two are in CPM S30V. Now this knife does have so many exclusive and sprint runs where you can get them in all these different steels, which are great. And I don't really chase that stuff that often. If I see a good deal or something, I'll jump on it. But it's one of those things where you can get them in a bunch. You just have to be patient, wait for the sprint runs, or you can buy them on the secondary market, and they can get kind of pricey though. So let's talk about the difference between the lightweight and the regular Manix 2 for a second. As far as size and ergonomics, they're the same. Almost the exact same knife, as far as dimensionally. Of course, this one is lightweight, and it has, and reason for that is the FRN handles. This one is pinned together construction, so you really can't take it apart. This one comes with the Spyderco wire pocket clip, and this one comes with the regular Spyderco pocket clip. And I'll be honest with you, I really like the wire. The wire pocket clip is one of my favorite clips. But this one does work just fine. You can see that this one, it's FRN handles, and it has, basically that's it. You've got a little bit of metal down there for the ball bearing lock. This whole thing is basically put together by these pins and the FRN handles. And don't get me wrong, it's a strong material. It does its job. I just don't like the feel of it. However, the regular Manix 2, like I said, usually comes in G10, but it has full steel liners with jimping inside the liners. This thing is jimped out. Because look at that. It's got jimping everywhere. Some people like that, some people don't. It doesn't bother me. I don't have to have it because this thing is so ergonomic. It's not going anywhere in your hand, no matter what your grip is. I personally like this version better than lightweight just because I like G10 better. And then I came across the Flytanium carbon fiber scales, and I thought it would look cool, so that's why I did that. And I'm really happy that I did. I really like this knife. All of these do have Phosphor washers, so that's what they run on. So lower maintenance, really good action. And so these are excellent knives. Now, of course, I like big knives. You want something a little bit bigger? Manix 2 XL. Look at this beast. This thing is, this thing's biggin'. And I like it. I like it a lot. This knife is all original. It's got the, the CPM S30V steel with the G10. So this would look, pretty close to what this would look like stock. This one was, I actually did buy this one secondhand. So this one was a little bit used and had a very uneven bevel on it. So I sharpened it up. S30V is a really nice steel to sharpen. I don't have any problems with it. I like it a lot. So now it's razor sharp. And but if you're sitting there, you're trying to think that you like this knife. Okay, a lot of people like the Benchmade axis lock. Well, this is a ball bearing lock, so it functions a lot like the axis lock, and so it really just kind of depends on which company you like best, which kind of blade shapes you like, what kind of grinds you like, because the Manix 2 is a full flat grind, so it's a slicey blade because you don't have any protrusions there. You have the spotty hole, which you can deploy in quite a few different ways, and then you just pull back on the lock and it falls and closes. So similar to, okay, we'll just throw this out there, the Benchmade axis lock, same deal, falls into place, disengage the lock. So it's one of those things. It's kind of personal preference. I'm a big Spyderco fan. You guys know that. So I have a lot more Spydercos than I do Benchmades. Benchmades are also great knives, though. So the difference in size, these, like I said, the lightweight and the regular Manix 2 are almost the exact same knife, just with the different handle scales and, of course, different blade steels there. But the difference in size, you've got the regular Manix 2 comes in at 8 inches overall with a cutting edge of 2.88 inches. Okay, so that's going to be on both of these, almost the exact same. And the difference between the regular and the big boy there is, instead of 8 inches, it's 8.94 inches long. And then it has a cutting edge of 3.36 inches. So you got a lot more blade there. Just got to put this bad boy on top of it here. And you can see, I can get both hands in here. Put the finger tools pretty close together. I mean, where's it at? There we go. So you can see much more blade length on the XL, which, it should. As the name implies, it's just extra large. So if you like big knives, you like big work knife, boy, I tell you, the XL is an excellent choice, because you just got, if you're working with your knife and outdoors and you wear gloves, this one you really can't beat, because it does have the jimping everywhere. It's got enough handle for you to grab onto with gloves. And so this is definitely the knife that I go for when I have to wear gloves. I'm outside working around. This is my favorite knife for that, which really was this one until I got the XL. This was the one that I grabbed when I needed gloves. Let's kind of see. All three of these are going to weigh different, obviously. These two, this one's going to weigh a little bit different because it has a carbon fiber scales, but this will give you an idea on the weight. So the lightweight version. Okay, so the name is lightweight, so it should be a lightweight knife, right? Bigger knife, 8 inches long. See what this thing weighs. 2.95 ounces. So, as the name implies, the lightweight is very, very lightweight. You won't feel this in your pocket much at all. For a big knife, you really can't beat that. So if that's something you're looking at or looking for, then this is a great choice. I've had this knife for years, guys, and it has never steered me wrong. It does have, like I said, it needs a little bit of work done to it for me. Maybe you need to oil it or something. I keep saying that when I bust this knife out, and I still ain't done it yet. Let's see what hey, let's just throw it around, beautiful knives, throw it on top of the scale. Let's see what the regular Manix 2 weighs. This one weighs 4.8 ounces. So, I still think good weight for the size of the knife, right? It might be a little bit different with the original scales on there, but, it's definitely not light. It don't bother me. I know a lot of people count ounces, so it might bother some folks. There is definitely lighter knives out there than the Manix 2, but man, is this thing a beast. All right, now let's do the big boy. What do we weigh here? 5.2 ounces. So it's really not much of a difference between these two, and you're getting a lot more knife with this guy. So yeah, it is what it is when it comes to weight. You guys know I'm not a weight counter So, but the Manix 2 has been around for so long. Such a great knife, such a beefy knife. Slices well, it performs well, and I think it's a great choice for anybody who is looking for a work knife. That's what this knife was designed to do. Is, you know, it's a truly ambi knife, so lefties are going to love it. If you know a lefty and they're looking for a knife, something like a Benchmade Axis lock or a Manix 2 with the Able lock, I think is going to be your really good choice for those people. I have a brother who's left-handed, and if I was to get him one of these knives, it would be a Manix 2 just for that reason. Because on the big boy, you can do right or left hand tip-up carry. I believe the original scales on this Manix was right or left hand tip up or tip down, but with the carbon fiber scales, it doesn't have that. And then with the lightweight, I think, man, I'll tell you what, I can't hold on to stuff today. I think you can reverse this to left or right hand carry. Yeah. So, but it's always going to be tip up. So anyways, lefties, good choice for you. Anyway, I made this video because I know that when I was looking to buy a Manix, I didn't really see all the Manixes in one video to kind of give a comparison for all of them. I mean, there's really not much to compare other than size, you know, blade steel and the weight. But just to kind of see them in hand, I didn't really see that. So I thought since I have all three, I'd just put them in a video real fast and let you guys see them all together. Anyways, if you like these, if you have any questions about either one of these knives, leave it in the comments. If you like this kind of content, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you have yourself an excellent rest of your day.